We have a comedian, Tommy Johnigan, hanging out with us. He's one of our favorites. You were saying that you would often ride with your dad across the country in the back of the truck.
This is the thing my dad would love to. He loves like a practical joke. He would love to scare people. Like we were going down a mountain in California in the semi, and he was pounding his foot on the floorboard, telling my stepmom the brakes went out. Oh. And he did this to the point she started crying, and the only reason he stopped is because she was crying enough to make him laugh. So he stopped, and he would pull jokes on.
That's not good.
He would
quite a guy.
That's never good.
Yeah. He would play
Because
jokes
he loved
on you
her.
and never tell you he was joking. Like the funny part wasn't the part where he goes, "Oh, you're joking," and then he laughs right then. The funny part is he tells you something wrong and he knows that you're spreading it around. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, the windmills in California.
Yes.
And they have, there's parts of it where there's a ton.
Right.
So it's my dad and myself and then some cousin of mine or something. He's in his 30s, but he's an idiot.
Right.
And I'm a child. So we drive by these and the guy goes, "What are all these for?" And then my dad goes, "Oh, shoot. I wasn't supposed to go this way." And the guy's like, "What are you talking about?" And my dad goes, "Nobody's supposed to see these because you know how there's the rumor that an earthquake caused California to break off from the United States." And we were like, "Yeah?"
Yeah.
And he goes, "Well, these fans, you notice they're all pointing the same, so they're pushing California back into the country and keeping it afloat, right?"
I like your dad a lot more now.
So he tells this adult that, and the
And he
adult
spreads the
he's
wall.
like, "Oh my God," right? So he just leaves it. I mean, we drive, and he never says it's any different. 3 months later, when I see my dad on the next vacation, he goes, "Can you believe John believed that thing about telling me as a kid? Can you believe he believed that? Can I believe it? Can you believe I told my school that?" "Yes, I believed it. Why didn't you? There was no wink. You also told me that." And that was the jokes he would like to do.
Wow.
That's
Tommy
brilliant.
Johnigan is our guest.
I like you more and more.
Do you want children, Tommy?
I want them eventually.
Okay.
Oh, man.
My fiance wants like 6. That's the thing from my dad, and I think he's hilarious, and I think he's just made some clerical errors here and there. But I've told my fiance that even though if we play a practical joke, and even with my nieces and nephews, I always, before they leave the room, I go,
I'm kidding.
I was just joking. I don't want them to go to
Don't you
the
have a new
school.
niece?
I have a new nephew.
New nephew.
A new nephew. 10.5 pounds. Is
Wow.
When he popped out
At birth?
Wow.
Oh,
At birth.
my God.
Have you ever seen
Vaginally?
it?
I think
No.
we may have read a story about her.
Yeah. If you've never seen a 10.5-pound baby, just picture John Goodman from far away. That's what he looks like.